Good day to everyone. So here is the video presentation for our last virtual class regarding estimation of parameters. Here is the formula in finding for the interval estimate of population mean when population variance is known and the sample size or n is greater than or equal to 30. So we have here x or sample mean minus the product of the z value, yung z score natin, the one with the subscript, c with the subscript of alpha over 2, and we have the quotient of population standard deviation, just the sigma, divided by the square root of n or the sample size. So in this part, we have subtraction as the operation, and to the next part is addition. Okay? The confidence interval can be written as this one, sample mean minus E. E stands for the margin of error, or sample mean plus E, yan, yung interval natin. Or, we have this interval, the population mean is greater than this, but less than this one. Okay, so therefore, the formula for the margin of error is the one being presented a while ago. We have E is equal to the product, yan, yung product ng ating z score, and then multiply to the quotient. And yung quotient ng ating standard deviation, population standard deviation, and square root of 1. Okay, let's have this example. The mean score of a random sample of 49 grade 11 students who took the first periodic test is calculated to be 78. The population variance is known to be 0.16. So, mga given natin dito, we have sample size of 49, mean of 78, and the population variance is 0.16. Pero ang kakailanganin natin later is population standard deviation. So if that is the case, we all know that the population standard deviation is just the square root of the population variance. So let's just extra 0.16 square root of 0.16, it will give us 0.4. So later on, we'll use 0.4 as the value of our population standard deviation. Okay, for letter A, find the 95% confidence interval for the mean of the entire grade 11 students. Letter B, find the lower and upper confidence limits. For the solution, the first step is to find for the value of our z value or z score. Okay, so the given are here. Ayan, confidence level is 95%. So madali na lang, hanapin muna si A, yung alpha natin, madali na lang yan. Just subtract 100% from the given confidence level. So 100% minus 95% will give us 5%, right? And then convert that into its equivalent decimal form. So 5% is equal to 0.05. So yun na yung ating alpha. Okay. And then after finding for the alpha, divide that right away into 2. Yan. So alpha divided by 2, kaya meron tayong 0.025 here. So it is divided by 2 since the interest is on either left or right of the population. Okay. And then, after dividing alpha by 2, the quotient will be subtracted from 0.5. Sir, saan galing si 0.5? Given na yan. Constant na yan, ha? Since we're interested with the normal curve sa kabila, di ba, we have 0.5 to find for the area. So, 0.5 constant na yan after dividing the alpha by 2. So, 0.025. Yeah, 0.5 minus 0.25. So, meron tayong 0.475 or 0.4750. Dinagdagan ko ng isang 0 dito since 4 decimal places yung nasa z table natin. Areas under the normal curve table. Okay. And then, the value of z with the subscript of alpha over 2 is equal now to 1.96. Okay. So, paano nakuha yon? Take a look with this image from areas under the normal standard curve table. Okay. So, hahanapin nyo lang si 0.4750. Okay, hanapin nyo siya dito sa table. So, 0.4750, nandito siya. Okay? And then, if you move along to the left, ayan, to that row, yung Z score niya is 1.9. Tama? 1.9. And then, yung 0.4750 is under siya ng column na 0.06. So, i-add nyo yan, 1.9 plus 0.6 will get 1.96. O, kaya yung nakuha nating value kanina ng Z is 1.96. Is that clear? Okay. For step 2, find the population standard deviation first kasi ang given is variance, then find the margin of error. Okay. So we have here the given formula, just substitute 1.96, 0.4. Saan nagaling si 0.4? That is the square root of 0.16. Okay, 0.4 yan. Then yung sample size natin is 49. And then, simplify it further, we'll get 0.112 or 0.11 na lang. Yung margin of error natin, 2 decimal places always. Okay? Round it off to the nearest decimal places. For the confidence interval, substitute the values of the sample mean and margin of error in the confidence interval. O yung sample mean natin kanina is 78 minus 0.11 dito sa part na to, and in this part we'll add sample mean and the margin of error. Then we'll get 77.89. So yan na yung tinatawag nating lower confidence limit. And then the other side, to the other side, we have the upper confidence limit, 78.11. Saan yan galing? 78 plus 0.11. Yung kabila, 78 minus 0.11. So reading this one, the population mean is greater than 78.89 but less than 78.11. So that's it. So the interpretation is that the researcher is 95% confident that the sample mean is equal to 78, differs from the population mean by no more than 0.112 or 0.11. Also, the researcher is 95% confident that the population mean is between 77.89 and 78.11 when the mean is 78. Another example, assuming normality, use the given confidence level and sample data below to find the following: margin of error, confidence interval for estimating the population parameter. Okay, so ang given natin, we have 99% confidence level, sample size is 50, sample mean is 18,000. Yung given dito is, this symbol is the symbol for population is standard deviation, yung walang square, just sigma. So, as it is na siya. Okay? No need to extract it kasi yan na yung given standard deviation. Unlike kanina, ang given is sigma square, which is the symbol for population variance. Okay, so same steps to be followed. For the first one, find the z-value. So again, alpha is equal to 0.01. Saan galing si 0.01? Since ang given natin na confidence level is 99, 100 minus 99, that is 1%. Okay, and then convert that into its equivalent decimal form, we have 0.01. Okay, then divide 0.01 by 2 agad-agad, then we'll get 0.05. Saka natin siya isubtract from 0.5, then we'll get 0.495. Then nagdagan lang natin ng 0 para hindi kayo malito. Okay, now, sir, para pag 0.49 lang, didagdag lang kayo lang dalawang 0 para maging 4. Para hindi kayo malito sa table na ito. After that, use the Z table. As you can see, there is no exact 0.4950 in the areas under the normal standard curve table. So, ang gagawin niyo, hanapin niyo yung values that is closest, that is less than, and greater than 0.4950. Kung titingnan nyo yan sa table natin, you'll see 0.4949 and ayan, under column headed 7 and column headed 8, move to the left along this row until 2.5 under uh, column-headed Z is reached. Therefore, okay, hindi nalagay dito yung isa which is 0.4951. Ayan. So, si 4949, ang equivalent Z-score niya is 2.57, right? And then si 4951, okay, wala siya dito, hindi ko na ilagay. Pero yung 0.4951, that the Z-score equivalent niya is 2.58. Tama? Okay, you can double check that one. And then divide it by 2. So the average now will be our Z value, which is 2.575. Okay, so kapag ang confidence level is 95%, ang Z value niya is 1.96. So tandaan nyo na yun para you don't need to recompute. Kapag naman the confidence level is 99%, its Z value equivalent is 2.575. Is that clear? Okay, so for the computation, for the step 2, for the margin of error, just substitute the given. So yung z-value natin na 2.575 multiplied to the quotient of population standard deviation, yung given natin is 2,500. So as you can see, as it is na siya. Divided by square root of 50, and then with the calculation, we'll get 910.4 or 40. For the third step, substitute the values of the sample mean and E. So same process. So we'll get a lower limit of 17,089.60, and then the other one we have 18,910.40. Same line. There is an alternative formula for determining margin of error. That is the difference between the upper confidence limit and the lower confidence limit divided by 2. Okay? Balikan natin yung previous example na yung nakuha natin kaninang interval. So, yung upper confidence limit natin ay ito, si 18,000 plus. Minus 17, yung lower confidence limit natin divided by 2. So, kung mapapansin nyo, we'll get 910.4. Okay? So, kapag given ang upper confidence limit and lower confidence limit, subtract lang, then divided by 2. Then, makukuha na yung margin of error. Okay. Here is the formula as well for the sample size for estimating population mean. So the following formula can be used to determine the appropriate sample size. So we have n is equal to the z value multiplied to the population standard deviation divided by margin of error, and then square it. Okay, square the whole thing. Okay, let's have this example. Find the minimum sample size required to estimate an annual population mean using the following given data. Letter A, confidence level is equal to 99%, 95%, margin of error 75, population standard deviation is 250. So using the formula, pero bago yan, hanapin muna yung z-value natin. And since na we're able to find out naman na kung ano yung equivalent z-value ng 95% confidence level, which is 1.96, we are ready to substitute them to find for the sample size. So we have 1.96 multiplied to population standard deviation, which is 250, ayan, divided by margin of error, which is 75. So divide nyo lang yon, then square it, you will get 42.68 or 43. Since sample naman yung inhanap, round it off if possible. Okay? Okay, so ito, find the margin of error. Gamitin niyo yung formula natin. Yan. Find the confidence interval. Kapag ganito naman yung given, so as you can see, yung formula natin for lower limit, we have sample mean minus tawag dito, margin of error. Tama? Okay. So, kung ano yung makukuha nyo doon, then yun na yung lower limit. Kapag naman upper limit, just add. Okay? Yan. How about this one? Find the lower confidence limit. So, ang given is Margin of error is equal to 810.50. Upper confidence limit, we have 2,310.50. Okay, so take note on this. Ang gagamitin ninyong formula is yung formula in finding for the upper confidence limit, which is sample mean minus the margin of error. Ayan, so manipulate nyo lang yung formula, then mahanap nyo na yung sample mean natin. Hanapin kasi muna si sample mean dito. And then, saka natin isusubtract yung margin of error to find for the lower confidence limit. Ganun lang, mamanipulate lang natin yung ating formula. Again, upper confidence limit is equal to sample mean plus the margin of error. Diba? Kapag naman lower confidence limit, the formula is sample mean minus the margin of error. So in this case, find first for the sample mean using that formula o yung formula kanina na sinabi ko. Okay?